I just got these storybooks for my dad. They're going to tell his story about his life. This is great for him to be able to share his legacy with me. These would make great gifts for just about anything, whether it be for the holidays like Christmas or Hanukkah, or for his birthday or Father's Day. These could be a great gift, but I really want to see which one's the better one. Now, right out of the gate, I noticed this one's a little bit larger. If you compare the two, you see this one's roughly, I'm going to say an 8.5 by 11, and the other one, probably like an 8 by a 10. That would be my guess. So I noticed that right away. This one also here has a lot of decoration on the front, which may be pretty, but I think this one's more masculine with the more sleek design. Just my initial impressions out of the gate. The covers are both, here, we'll look at the backs of them, are both a similar material, so they feel very similar. Another thing that I'll point out right away is this one has a bookmark in it, a nice ribbon bookmark, and this one does not have the ribbon bookmark at all. Now, when I was looking through them, I noticed, let's open this up, they both have like a dedication section. Let's get to that. So this one, as you see, this one has a dedication on the hardcover front. This one has it on a page. This one, the text is written in a pretty like goldishy kind of color. This one's in clear black and white. I honestly do find it easier to read on this one, and it has more room to write the information. It is what it is. Now, let's flip to the table of contents. They both have a table of contents, but I also noticed something strange in one of them. Let me get there in this one for you. Here we go. This one has a table of contents with big, clear black letters, but also page numbers. For some reason, they opted not to include page numbers on this one. I don't know why, but they do give you what chapter covers what topic. So, I don't know. And then this one has, they both have an introduction, which explains a little bit about how to use the book. This one has a lot more to say than this one. I don't know necessarily whether that's good or bad, but again, this one's written in the Goldie type font, which is very hard to read, and it's small text. This one's very clear and easy to read. So there are some major differences. Now let's get to the pages where they fill in their questions and answers. We've got this one, and I'll get to, there we go. So this is what it looks like. In both books, they ask similar questions and give you space to fill in details. Again, we've got very clear black and white kind of text pages, and here we're back to that Goldie smaller font again, which makes it harder to read. Now, personally, I can still see up close, I can still read small font, but I am getting to an age where it's becoming a little more difficult. And for my father to read it, I'm curious if he can, or if he'll need help reading it, or, put on his glasses. But overall, this is going to be easier to read without, I don't know, it's bizarre looking at this one, having to read those prompts, and then against whether he uses a blue pen or a black pen, it's going to create a bigger contrast, honestly making it harder to read. So I do like this better, and I like the sizing of this book better. Other than that, the books are very similar. They've got a similar binding. Overall, comparing the two books, they were both nicely put together. This one definitely strived for that elegant theme with the goldish colors, and it's got a goldish colored binding, and then all the fancy artwork on the front. This one is designed more to be that sleek, a little bit more masculine, and I believe it was very much designed to be just easier to read and process the information in it. Overall, I honestly think this is the better one that I'm going to be using to give to my father. They both seem to be comparable, but my favorite one of these two is this one. I hope this review is helpful for you to decide which father's storybook or dad's storybook is the right storybook for you.